Hello everyone, how are you guys today? My name is Bruno, and today we'll see how to create AI content in 2025. But not just this, we're going to see a lot of things that you can learn and start using today, right? Thank you so much for joining. Hey Judy, how are you? Hey Sharon. Sharon is also here in the background with us. Hey Don Ray, how are you guys this afternoon? Before we start, just leave in the chat the series that you are right now if you already know what is BigVU. Because you're going to see a lot of cool things today. You're going to see AI examples and how to start applying all of this to create more professional videos, reach a wider audience, and create more content this year. Thank you so much for joining us. And guys, today you're not just attending a workshop. You're stepping into a space where creativity meets cutting edge technology. With these AI tools that we're going to show you today, you'll be able to first save your time, create more content, and you're going to build authority by doing this. And at the end, basically means more clients, more leads, more business for you. Today, three lucky users will get an avatar. So if you're watching this session right now, that's our giveaway. Three lucky users with the best questions in the chat. At the end, we're going to choose you to receive an avatar, an AI avatar, so you can start creating professional videos that look like you, sounds like you, but it's kind of not you, right? You're going to see all of this today. Are you Brazilian? Guys, how do you guys know that I'm Brazilian? Did I say Facebook or Netflix? iPhone? What did I say that you guys know I'm Brazilian? I don't know what I said, but guys, thank you so much for joining. Marian, New Jersey, Claire, Bob, Modern Freedom. And guys, I'm not doing this alone today. I'm not doing this alone. I could not do this alone. So today we have the BigVU squad with us. We have the BigVU Avengers. I don't know how we're going to call them, but they're going to help us understand more how to use these AI tools. Because not just to use the tools, but we need to know when and how and why to use these tools. Right? So let me introduce first, ladies first. Sharon Delaney McCloud. She's an Emmy Award-winning communication strategist. So welcome to the session. Sharon, how are you today?
Hey, Bruno, good to see you.
Yeah, welcome aboard. And we have more. We also have Robert Kennedy III, an expert in communication and presentation training. So, Robert, welcome to the session. Welcome to the stage.
Bruno, what's up, my man? How you
Oh,
doing?
look at that.
I
You
miss those.
always
Where are the
bring.
guys? The dancing guys?
We're the guys. Hold on, the guys. We need music for the guys, though. I mean,
Oh, let me
hold
put
on.
some music. Oh, you can put some music?
There we go. Come on, here we go.
And look at all your bells and whistles, Robert. I love it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. We also have Cheryl Tan, a seasoned media trainer and strategist. So welcome, Cheryl.
Hello. And I love that. BigVU squad. I really like that, Bruno.
Yeah,
Love it.
I think that was Robert's idea. I'm just stealing the idea.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Was his
Come on,
words.
Robert.
And the last one, Lucy Griffiths, a coach specializing in mass passive income strategy. So Lucy, welcome aboard.
Hello, hi, great to be here.
Yeah, welcome. And we already have a few questions. We have around 170 users watching us on YouTube right now. And they're already asking, does the avatar look exactly like us, sound like us, how it is? Today we're going to show you 4 videos creating using this technology, and we're going to kind of help you guys understand about scripting, the avatars, right? Editing and sharing, how you can do the whole process of video creation using AI. Can I join using desktop? Yes, we are live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook right now. Guys, can't wait. I think we need to start. And the best way to start to show you guys results. Let me show you the first video. Unless you guys have anything to say, we can start seeing videos and start discussing how to create videos. What do you guys think?
Let's go. Jump
Sounds good.
in, Bruno. Let's do it.
Okay, so the first video that I have to show you guys today is a real estate video. So think about it. If you're a real estate coach, or if you're a real estate agent, if you want to show a house, create a video to build your authority, but maybe you're just busy, you don't have time to create a video today. Or maybe you're just traveling. You cannot set up the lighting, the camera, the microphone, but you already have the pictures from that house that you're selling. You could use your avatar for that. So let's take a look at our first video. I hope you guys can hear. This is video 1.
Today, we're diving into the art of staging homes effectively, particularly in the vibrant real estate market of Houston. Staging isn't just about making a home look good. It's a crucial strategy for attracting buyers and maximizing the home's selling potential. With Houston's diverse market and eager buyers, how you present a home can make all the difference. First, let's focus on decluttering. A clean and organized space allows potential buyers...
And guys, if you allow me, I need to mention all the elements on this video, they were created by AI. All the visuals that you're seeing, they were added by AI, the captions, and especially the script. So this is the first video we need to discuss. This is a real estate video, and I want to talk specifically about scripting, because let's start with Sharon. Sharon, what do you think? You have created videos before, but how a script can help you to record videos faster? How does that help you in the video creation process?
Absolutely, Bruno. I think a lot of people think, well, I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to get my video started. What should be the first thing out of my mouth? That's where the AI scripting tool on BigVU is your assistant. Think of it as your creative director who's in your pocket. You could put in there some ideas. Help me write a script about a new house I'm trying to show. And off it goes. It's a great thought starter. It doesn't mean it replaces you with what creativity you have with your own writing style, but it helps you get things going, is the way I would describe the AI scripting tool.
And what about you, Robert? When you're creating videos using a script, especially using AI, how much time you think you're saving? For example, think about maybe 3 years ago when you used to create scripts without AI, and now with AI, how much time you're saving?
It's almost, is uncountable a word? It's almost uncountable, right? I would say I would probably, for a 4 or 5 minute video, I was doing a YouTube video and I was scripting it out, I would probably take 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes to do that, to go through it and make sure it was right. And then with AI, now I can do that 5-minute video script in a matter of 20 seconds. And then to edit that and get it to what I want it to do is another 5 minutes maybe. So I'm saving over half an hour at least. And that's just 5-minute video. So
okay, so think about, I don't know, 5 videos per week.
Yep,
you're saving around
5 videos per week.
hours.
That's close to 3 hours I'm saving.
Yeah, per week. Yeah, that's a lot. So you can invest more in your business, growing your business, because I know that most of you are not just trying to record videos like I'm an influencer. You're kind of growing your business using videos. And what about you, Cheryl? I think it's a great concern about long videos when using a script, AI script. So do you also use scripts for long videos like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? How usually is your creation process?
I absolutely use scripts for even longer videos. I think one of the concerns that my clients have in many cases is, will this be my ideas? Because you could say to an AI generator, a script generator, create something for me, and they'll do it for however long you give them the parameters for. But the way I use it is I like to create the ideas first. So here are my bullet points. Here are the things that I want to say. Here are the things I want to make sure that my audience hears. And from there, the idea is always ours. That way, AI isn't replacing us. It is, as Sharon was saying, it is a thought partner. It is someone who can help us create the result that we want. So whether it's a 2-minute, 15, 20-minute video, AI can be your partner. BigVU's AI scriptwriter can do that and help you with whatever you're trying to create.
That's great, and that links directly with a feature that we have on BigVU and to these questions that we have in the chat from Vanessa. Does the AI scripting tool work like ChatGPT? Connected with this that Sharon mentioned, on BigVU you can create your tone. You can teach the AI writer your writing style. So if you use the slangs and formal language, you can also replicate that using AI on BigVU. So it helps you to look, sound more like you using AI as well. And Lucy, what about the videos you create for your course? If you're creating an online program, you need a structure. The AI helps you in that process as well.
Yeah, I'm using BigVU AI software really to help me in several ways. So the first thing I think that where it's most helpful is when you from the marketing point of view, when you're a bit stuck, what do I say? It may be you've written an email and then you're thinking, okay, what else can I talk about where I'm actually wanting to send. I've done the email. Now I could do a video version of this. And so you could pop that into the BigVU writer, and then it will give you a script that reflects. It's not the same, and it takes your tone, your voice, and then you can use that. So it's the same marketing that you've already done in a slightly different way. The other thing that I'm using it for a lot is when you're trying to sell your courses, that
Mhm.
you want to create videos for marketing where you don't want to ramble, you don't want to just be going off track. You want to stay on focus, and so when you're talking about money, you might get nervous, you might go off on tangents. And so when you script it and when you're using the BigView software, it's really easy to create videos that are, you stay on tangent, you're really focused, it's clear what you're going to say. And it means you can create a video that's short, and it's really good for marketing your courses. And particularly when you're wanting to talk about your course in multiple ways, and you might want to talk about different pain points or different if you're focused on a problem that your course is solving, then you can think about different ways to talk about that, and you might run out of ideas, and there's only so many ways you can talk about your course, and you might think, oh, I'll pop it into BigView and it will give you other ideas in the way that you can communicate, in the way that you can talk about it, and it will give you that marketing edge so that you are creating different videos on a consistent basis. And then thirdly, it comes down to also then actually course creation. And so with the course creation, there are certain videos where you need to stay focused and on track with what you're saying, and having a script can really help you. Otherwise, meandering off all over the place is not a good idea. And so so it can really help you to stay on track. It's a simple tool where you might have your bullet points, you might have your outline, like that those ideas that you're going to talk about, like Cheryl was just mentioning. It may be that you've written something of a script or something of kind of notes, but you don't know how to turn that into a script. And BigView will do that for you. So it means that you can then take it to the next level, and it's concise, and it's a really simple, friendly way of talking that might work better for you, rather than it being too verbose or just difficult to understand for people. It can be simplified and turn it into you can say, turn this into a 3-minute script, and it just gives you that concise edge and saves you tons of time. Obviously, you are going to want to go and re-edit that, tweak it, change it, but it's given you a format, a starting point, which, so many times I see people where they are sitting there trying to create their course content and thinking, where do I start? This is the starting point.
Okay, that's great. We have one relevant question that I want to bring to the table. Guys, that's important because we're talking also about the avatar. So not be exactly you reading the script, but how can we humanize the language in the script? What you should do? Maybe adding a slang or questions. How do we do that? Sharon, what do you think?
I think, as you mentioned, they in VIA in in BigView, all my words are going kind of crazy, but also in ChatGPT, when you train the model with your voice, it then understands what you're trying to say. So I mean, I have a conversation with all the AIs. I have a conversation with them and say, hey, please, can you make it sound more like me? And I want to sound friendly. I want to sound relatable. And then after a while, it understands the way we talk and
Okay.
how we want to come across. It's
Well, one of the
it's
things
a
that I
partner.
would add to that Cheryl, is sometimes we think about the training of the tool as tone only, and we say, "Hey, can you make it sound friendly or can you make it sound conversational?" What I would suggest for some people is if you have something that you want to say, record yourself saying it, get the transcript, and then ask the AI to analyze it so that
Brilliant.
it can then say exactly how you would say it. And then, for
That's
example, in
great.
Chat GPT, if I'm analyzing something that's a post that somebody else writes on LinkedIn, for example, I'll capture it, I'll ask Chat GPT to analyze it, and then I'll say, save it as, the name of this person and in a style. So if I want to write a post in the style of Cheryl Tan,
Yeah.
then I can, because it's the tool has analyzed it. So the same way BigVue's AI script writer, if it's got your voice analyzed inside it, you can say write it in this style or create a script in this style for this avatar.
Brilliant. I love that.
If I could add one thing too, because I actually did this yesterday. I have been asked to create a promotional video for an upcoming conference that I'm speaking at for the American Women in Science, Association for Women in Science, rather. And the audience is quite broad that represent many different industries, but most of these women have advanced degrees in science. And I also want to be cognizant. So, step one is I think you need to know who your audience is to then craft the tone and the words that you're going to be using. The ones that I might do for a different kind of conference may be way more conversational, but I feel like maybe it's the little imposter syndrome sitting on my shoulder. A lot of these people that I'm going to be speaking with at the science conference have PhDs in engineering and all these things, and I am none of that. And so I asked the tool, can you make it sound more academic? And it rewrote it for me. Now, it was almost too much academic, so then I dialed it back a little bit, but the tool helped me do it.
And you just have that
Yeah.
question and answer with the tool and say, please, too much.
Rewrite it to
Dial
be
it back a
more
little.
academic. And then it was like, it's too formal, dial it back a little bit. And it rewrote it again.
Awesome.
One other thing, Bruno, that I use sometimes, because as a communicator, I'm a lover of storytelling. I don't only like telling stories. I use storytelling frameworks quite a bit. So I'll redirect the AI to use a storytelling framework. Sometimes you'll ask the AI to create a script, but I'm saying, okay, I want the hook first. The hook is my conflict, and I want that to be the first thing. I want to start with a question, so that I can get the audiences connect. I can engage the audience and connect with an experience. So I'll tell the AI, start with a question and then write the script as a story to answer the rest of this question. So have an idea in mind for how you want the AI to create the script. If you don't give it anything, it's just going to do what it wants at that point. So you got to give it some instructions.
Love that. I'm going to start using this for creating videos. And I can see a lot of comments and questions. They are asking, oh, those B-words, those B-roll, they were added by AI, the images, the videos. Guys, that entire video was created by AI. Script, avatar, all the visuals, music, everything.
Yep.
So I have one more video to show you guys today. And it's your clone, Sharon. I'm going to see your
Let's
clone
go,
right
Cheryl.
now. Let's see how it
Actually,
looks.
Cheryl's been cloned this entire time so far. No,
Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
Let's see. So this is the video we want to see. Let's take a look. Okay, so I think you guys can see it.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Tan. As an executive coach and media strategist, I empower executives and entrepreneurs to elevate their communication skills, whether it's through impactful video or effective written communication. With my background as a former TV news anchor, I leverage my expertise to help you build a powerful personal brand, especially on platforms like LinkedIn, ensuring you attract the best opportunities available. If you're ready to take your presence to the next level and unlock new opportunities, let's connect. Visit my website to learn how we can work together to enhance your communication and personal branding today.
What if you could create videos without a camera, without setting up the lighting? You're traveling now, you're at the airplane, and now just grab your phone, you have the script, choose the avatar, you can create up to 12 So you choose the clothes that you want, the background, and boom, you have a video ready. Captions, logo, music, overlays in less than 5 minutes.
Okay, can I say actually can I ask you a question, Bruno, if I may?
Sure.
So I created the AI avatar. I did that a few weeks ago, and that's not what I said. I don't think, right? That was not what I said. So you
Uh,
went into the BigVU app and you created that script, and then you had my AI avatar create that script and put the video overlays, right? Is that what
yes.
happened? Okay, because I
Actually,
didn't do
the
that one. All
overlays,
right.
AI added those overlays. I didn't do the overlays. AI chose the pictures, the images. I just chose the script, create the video, and AI did the rest. And guys, if you're watching this session, please also leave in the chat what do you think about the results so far. Be honest, from 0 to 10, how good are the results so far? And the first video I showed you guys today was a real estate video. The second one now is kind of an intro, like what you do, the business that you can offer, business that you can help. So now is the perfect moment to discuss how avatars could help us grow our business, where and how we could create videos to post on LinkedIn, I don't know, on Instagram. So let's start with Lucy. What do you think, Lucy? Maybe you could create course using an avatar, an intro, an outro for your course, maybe a landing page. What do you think?
I think a lot of the course creation, you might want yourself to be in it, but then there might be some details that you want to update where things are constantly changing. So say, for example, you're in financial services or real estate, and there's laws that change and are changing on a constant basis. And so if you're needing to update your content because the prices change, or some new legislation has come in, then being able to easily tweak that video or add in a clip where you are changing the pricing or changing a detail of legislation, it really can save you hours of time. And so obviously in most courses, you want your personality to really be at the heart of the video. But if you could just add in some sections where it's, there's some what we call B-roll, so shots of, whether it's a house or whether it's some other detail, and you're changing that fact about the pricing or whatever it may be, that's going to save hours and hours of time, because you think how long it takes to create a video, upload a video. And so if you can quickly tweak that without having to re-record, it will save you so much energy, time, and be a massive return on investment for your business.
Okay, okay. And Cheryl, what do you think? The video is your clone. So what do you think about the result? How would you could use that on your business? Maybe a LinkedIn video or in a sales video as an ad?
I think so. For me, as I work with clients who are trying to build thought leadership for themselves, I feel like they would feel as if a clone of themselves would not be authentic. However, I think there is definitely a use case when we're talking about AI for course creators, as Lucy was talking about, for certain parts of the course. But then I think there's also a place for us being the person on video. So using the BigVU app the way it was intended the first time it was created, but then also having an opportunity to create other simple videos using the AI avatar. I think that would be perfect. So it's not for everything. And I think there are definite use cases, maybe when you're talking about quality assurance or Q&A kind of thing with your audience, that I think is completely fine. But when we're talking about creating video that really is supposed to create a connection, I think it should be us using the BigVU teleprompter app.
And that's the goal at the end. It's not to replace us, it's to help
No.
us in the video creation process. And one
Yes.
thing that I have seen a lot of business using AI is to outreach. Kind of, I need to get in touch with this lead about something, I need to impress. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about video creation and I want to show, for example, talking about BigVU, I want to present BigVU to this person. So maybe I'm going to create a clone of me, create a personalized video for this guy. And then in 3 minutes, I can do that. I don't need a camera, lighting to do this outreach. So I have seen realtors doing that, marketing agencies doing that as well. And what about you, Robert?
I love the mixture of use cases for this. So, as a speaker, I go to speak to different audiences. And one of the ways that I create engagement before I even get there is I may create a video for the conference organizer to say, hey, I'm coming out to your city soon. I'm coming to talk about this. And sometimes I am running around and doing a whole lot of different things, and I don't have time to sit down in front of my computer or sit down or get one of my kids or a videographer to film something with me. So if I can just upload a script into BigVU and send that over to the to the organizer with my clone, a 30-second video, that saves me, my gosh, at least a few hours, because now I don't have to edit. Now I don't have to change my clothes. Now I don't have to worry about lighting and all of these different things. I take 30 seconds to craft a script or to have it generate a script and then do the video in another 30 seconds or 45 or whatever it takes to download that. My gosh, that's a win.
Yeah.
I
Before
just wanted
Beth,
to say something. Sorry, I just wanted to mention, I'm seeing in the comments about people talking about there's a delay, a lag in the videos. And I think that's kind of latency where basically Bruno's playing the video. And then because we're watching a video being played, that's why there's a delay. BigVU doesn't have that delay normally. So the AI avatar is great. It looks, it looks totally human, but there's just this delay because we're playing it on using streaming software. So just to explain that for some of the comments that I'm seeing from people.
I will mention that I'm going to share the link in the chat so you guys can watch on your side. Because when I'm sharing screen, you can see this lip sync delay. So this is video 1 in the chat. And now, Sharon, if you want to take over now, what do you think about AI? How would you use? Because the next video that I'm going to show is yours. But I want to see your opinion first.
Yeah, I've got a couple of use cases that I actually have recently done. I needed to update an online course that I originally created back in 2019 prior to the pandemic. I created an entire module on virtual presenting. So I took my avatar because I had done all these on-camera introductions for each module back in 2019. My hair looks different. The background, I don't work at that office anymore. And so I uploaded Sharon's video to create a copy of myself and then uploaded the new scripts for the new module. And so exactly what you were talking about, Lucy, when you have an update to a course that you already have, this is a great way to do it because I could not replicate how I looked or sounded from 5 years ago. The other thing is exactly what Robert talked about. I actually tested this out where I needed to create a 30 or 45-second promo video inviting people to come to the conference that I was speaking at. And I wanted to see how it worked. So I used my AI clone to do it, and it came out pretty well. I was excited with the result.
And I just want to mention one thing, guys. When I create a video and I say, okay, this is an AI avatar video, you guys will start trying to find something like, let me see what's not correct on this video, right? So you're looking for something. But on social media, in a course, people are not looking for that. So that's why you may see something, especially if it's your clone. You can see a lot of things.
My kids were like, Mom, I totally see a difference there. I'm like, well, of course, you're my children. You're with me all the time. So there are some little small pieces that are not exactly the right thing. But for people who don't know you, they wouldn't be able to distinguish some of those things.
Okay, I have a few comments that I want to highlight. Clone could save a lot of time, no hair and makeup, lighting, background to full.
Yep.
Maybe, what do you think, ladies? Maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour per day? I don't know.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
What else?
And I mean,
what
if
else?
we're talking about taking action, if we are business owners, if we're experts and we need to get our message out there, the taking action part sometimes is the hardest. And this kind of takes that away.
I don't know why you said ladies. I personally have to spend a lot of time with my
That beard, Robert.
Yeah, that beer takes time.
Hold on, here we
Takes
go.
time,
There we
I
go.
know. Pretty good, pretty good. I just
Yeah,
want to
and
address
particularly the
one.
course creation. If you have a sort of particular setup, you film in your kitchen or wherever it may be, and you have a sort of specific setup, and you need to recreate that in order to tweak the videos, and that so saves so much time. The hair, the makeup, the background, all of those things.
And I can see a lot of questions in the chat asking, oh, is there a tutorial how to do that? Oh, you guys going to show you how to do that? Today, don't want to show you how exactly you do, but the benefits of doing. If you want to schedule a call, just use this link that I'm putting in the chat right now. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to play the next video, and we have mentioned so far, guys, just to sum up. Let me just make me bigger for a second. What we have seen so far is scripting. So why is it important creating a script using AI, the benefits, and how much time you save doing that? Using an avatar to create videos. You can also use a teleprompter to record the videos yourself. I'm not saying that the avatar will replace you, but could help you on a busy day to help you keep consistency. Avatars. And the third thing that we're seeing now is the editing. We're going to start seeing editing now. So, guys, let's take a look at this third video. Let's see it. It's not this one, it's this one. Wait. This one. Okay, let me play the video.
One of the simplest but most potent exercises recommended in Esther Choi's Let the Story Do the Workbook is just taking out a piece of paper and dividing it into 2 columns. In the first column, write down everything you know about your audience. Who are they? What keeps them up at night? In the second column, write down everything you don't know. It's just as important to define what you don't know because it helps you steer clear of assumptions. This simple exercise will help you understand your audience better and narrow your presentation's focus.
Okay. And actually, I want to show you one more video because we're going to talk about editing. So I want to show also my avatar. So let me show you guys also my clone. And one thing we need to also mention, if you have an accent like I'm Brazilian, the accent can change depending on the quality of the microphone you're using. So also, if you have a good microphone, the quality of the clone, your voice, your accent will be better. But let's take a look at this other video, and we're going to talk about editing. So my video and Sharon's video. Let's take a look.
Create engaging content that truly captivates your audience. In an age where attention spans are shorter than ever, it's essential to create content that not only informs, but also connects with your viewers on a deeper level. First and foremost, understanding your audience is key. Take the time to research their interests, preferences, and pain points. This knowledge allows you to...
Okay. To save our time and your time, we have a few things that we want to mention here on this video. Let's start talking about captions. So captions, I remember that 5 years ago when I started on BigVU, I used to say, guys, you need to add captions. Captions is important for this, and that. But now it's like everyone knows. I don't need to mention this anymore. But we still need captions, right? So what do you think, Robert? What do you think about captions?
Well, first of all, I wanted to say that avatar sounded Brazilian to me. Just
I need to add the words Facebook, iPhone, just to check if the accent is correct.
Yeah. Well, I think captions are super important because I didn't like them a lot until somebody said to me, you know what? Sometimes I'm at work and I'm watching something and I can't turn the volume up, so I need the captions in order to be able to see it. Right? If I look at the comments here, there was somebody that was asking about closed captioning in our comments on this episode right now that we're doing. So if there's the opportunity for captions, it allows the user to engage in a different way or engage a different sense than they might. My kids sometimes will sit down and they'll watch movies and they've got the subtitles on. And I'm like, dude, you can hear it. You're like right in front of the TV. But they want to be able to do it because they're multitasking. And if they turn away to do something else, they're still able to read when their ears are not necessarily tuned into that thing. You know, maybe that's a talent, but those are some of my thoughts around captions.
Okay, on that video, we also had a background replacement. And I want to show you guys a real example, and maybe Sharon can talk about that. Because take a look. What if I had started this session not using this camera, but using like this one? I really like to show like this. How can I talk about video creation? It's not bad. I still have a ring light. Let me turn off this light. It could be worse. What if I started this session saying,
Oh,
"Hey guys, welcome to this session today. Let's learn about video creation."
you look
Would
like
you
you're in
believe
witness
what happened?
protection.
Right? So, just by changing the camera and also replacing the background with a good lighting, is a different person, right? Even prettier.
Allah.
So,
Woo, I love it.
what do you think, Sharon? Why replacing the background is important?
I think it's important that you have a non-distracting background. Now, but you also want to make sure that you're seen. And when you turned off your ring light, you looked like a shady dude in a cave. And people will your credibility goes down. People are struggling to see your facial expressions. And so it's really important that you have a background that enhances but doesn't distract. And you can tell, I mean, really just showing us with and without your background and with and without lighting, what a huge difference it makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Especially
Yeah.
if you're kind of selling a service, you're a coach, you're kind of selling yourself. You're the first thing that you need to sell. And okay, we have some captions, background. What do you think, Lucy, about the overlays? Why is it important to add overlays to create a dynamic video on a course or an ad, a video that you post, adding visuals?
So it's really important to keep people engaged. People will just, they have the attention span of newts. And so people they get bored. So you've got to keep them engaged, because if they bounce away and they go and do something else and they're not actually taking action, learning, they're not going to want to stay with you, learn, maybe buy another course or join your membership or whatever else it may be. So it's really important to get them so that they get that nugget of information within that video, and so they take action, they benefit from it, and then they're going to spread the word and say, you're amazing, I learned so much from this video. And so you want to keep them engaged, and that's where making an interesting video, having those overlays, having extra graphics or information can keep people engaged and keep them watching, so that they still want to learn from you and be part of your world and keep paying you money.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
I see some of the overlays as pattern disrupts sometimes, right? Different things happen.
Very cool. Yeah.
Because have you ever been in a conversation and you're not focused on something, and then something out of the corner of your eye grabs your attention? That's what the overlays do. It re-engages you when you may be zoning out for a moment. Pattern disrupt. I'm like having a conversation, and then sometimes I'll just do something. Okay, somebody's okay.
Are you paying
now
attention?
they're back.
Yeah.
Now they're back. So that's the power of overlays and making sure you're being intentional about your scenery and backgrounds.
Yeah. Well, I think in years ago, it wasn't as important as it is now. Like, it is definitely important now. We've got kids, as you were mentioning, Robert, they're playing games on their phone, they're watching a movie, they're doing homework on a laptop. I mean, it's all happening at once.
Uh-huh. And Cheryl, what about usually I have seen we kind of not using as much as we need display music background.
Music is something
Live
that
with a
really
video.
sets the tone, right? It sets the tone for your video. And I think it's not appropriate for all types of videos, but certainly for the ones chosen right, with the right kind of music, it definitely creates a mood and brings your audience in. And that's all it is. You're trying to engage your audience, trying to make sure that the people who are supposed to watch your video, who get the most out of it, are engaged and keep coming back to you.
Okay. Just to sum up about this editing, guys. So what we have seen, that we didn't mention that you cannot also add your logo, but we're talking about visuals, so you can add AI B-rolls, elements, graphics to make your video more dynamic on BigVU, a music background to set the tone, add an emotional tone to that video, automatic captions to engage your audience a little bit more, and also do all of that using AI. So you don't have to do kind of yourself. You just choose, do I want a music? Do I want a logo? Do I want overlays? and that's it. BigVU do the rest for you. I just want to address, guys, before we moving on. We had a question about the AI, if the avatar speaks different languages. And what do you think, guys? Do you guys speak Spanish, Portuguese, French? How many languages do you guys speak?
I speak
I
three.
speak English and Jamaican, maybe.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Guys,
One.
no one can beat the avatar. The avatar speaks 29 languages. So
Oh,
maybe you
wow.
don't speak Spanish or French, but your avatar does. So yeah, another use case for the avatar. Actually, I had a call this week with her company creates robots, and she does the training for the whole team in English. And they were using BigVU to create videos also in different languages, training videos in different languages. So it's crazy what you can do with
Very
the
cool.
avatars.
Yeah, wow.
I can see in the chat a lot of requests of how to do this. How do I replace the background using AI? How do I need a green screen? You don't need a green screen. You can use AI to replace the background. And if you use this link to book a call, you'll be able to book a call, a one-on-one session with a BigVU expert who can show exactly how to create a script, an avatar, replace the background, do all of this that we're talking about today. Guys, the last step. When you create a video, we still need to do something, right? We need to share this video. Otherwise, no one will see that video. What if you could share across all your social channels with one click? How much time that would save you?
Tons.
So much time.
What if AI is writing the title, description, and tags for you? So you don't have to do that as well.
Where do we sign up?
Yeah.
What if you could schedule the posts? And probably right now you can schedule on Facebook, Instagram. But what if you could schedule on TikTok? That's the Brazilian accent. On TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of them with one click with title, description, and tags using AI.
One stop
Great.
shop.
More. Yeah, tell us
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
the last step.
what's so useful is that with BigVU, for doing YouTube shorts, you can really make quick videos really, really easily. And that's where you get most traction these days on YouTube. So, that's really helpful.
And what I used to do before this AI too, I used to download my video to my computer or my phone. I go to YouTube and I post. Then I'll go to LinkedIn. I'll say, oh, I need to change the description. It cannot be the same description, right? So it needs to be a little more professional. Then I'll go to Instagram. Okay, here is not professional. So it needs to be more friendly. So it would take me maybe 10, 20 minutes just to post. I'm not talking about recording, but just going to different social media, creating description and tags. So now you don't have to do that. You have BigVU in the whole process of video creation. So this was the last step. Actually, I could show you guys an example. So while I'm trying to show you guys an example, let me find a perfect video for that. Okay, I have the video here. So that's the only thing I need to show you guys how to do so we can see how it works. For example, I have this video about creating engaging content. It's the one that I show you guys today. I'm just choosing to post on my social channels. Here, I just choose where I want to post the video. So I want to post on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and YouTube. So I'm sharing this video on 6 different social channels. When I hit next, BigVU now will create title, description, and tags for each social media using a different tone. So let's see how that would look. So I have this on Instagram. If we go to LinkedIn, it's a little bit more professional. Then on Facebook, YouTube, I can customize the text, the title, description. Let me choose public on TikTok. And if I hit next on the last screen, I can change the thumbnail, right? This one, not the best. I could click on post on these 6 social channels. Right now, I don't have to do anything else or schedule this to be posted tomorrow at 3 p.m. And I don't have to worry about creating more videos. That will be the process of sharing videos using AI on BigVU. And now, what do you think? Let's answer a few questions.
Yeah, I think you're going to
Yeah,
need to do
do
a
it.
second session. There are a gazillion questions, man.
Yeah, there are. Wow.
And in 10 minutes, we're going to choose 3 users to receive the avatars. But in the meantime, okay, that's an interesting question. About change the aspect ratio of the video, but before talking about changing, why is important to adapt the video? For example, a horizontal video like this one, should I post on Instagram? Where should I post? Depending on the social media, should I change, adapt? Let's start with Cheryl. What do you think?
Absolutely. We're a different person on what we're wanting to get out of certain platforms. And we have learned that it really does matter in terms of engagement, the algorithm, to have the right kind of sizing. So like for example, on YouTube, not YouTube Shorts, YouTube regular, it's horizontal video. Shorts are the vertical video. And so you have to know your audience and know where they're watching the video that you're creating.
Yeah, I think it's important, Bruno, for people to understand some of the why behind that, because a lot of video is consumed on mobile, and on the mobile devices, if it is horizontal, the faces don't get the connection and the engagement. We're not as close to the person, so it's important to understand that. If we're on a desktop, if the face was too close, now it becomes a little bit overwhelming. You need to prioritize, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not perspective, but proper sizing,
The aspect
and
ratio.
incorporating some of the environment as well. What was that word, Sharon?
The aspect ratio.
Aspect ratios. Yeah. So yeah, making sure that is prioritized appropriately. So yeah, that's also why it's not just, hey, it's vertical versus horizontal.
Right.
There's some reasons for that, and it's important for people to have some sense or understanding of that.
And that's such a good point. It's the connection. Like when we're creating videos, the point is to create a connection with our viewer. And when we respect the sizing, the aspect ratio, all of that, I think the audience understands that as well.
And we have
for example,
one.
on Facebook, 90% of people consume on a mobile. So you want to make sure that you're filling the screen on Facebook, for example, or obviously Instagram is well, it does now accept a desktop, but it's very much a vertical platform, and so you want to really adapt for that content. And LinkedIn, while it is, obviously traditionally used in the workplace, it is moving much more towards being mobile, and they're wanting to create video. Video is going to be kind of a key pillar of LinkedIn content. So it's really important to have vertical videos on LinkedIn, because if you have them, your content's going to be seen so much more than other people's content, because it's video, and LinkedIn is trying to promote video.
And we have one other interesting use for the avatar. Take a look at this comment. These avatar videos could be good for respond to social media questions or DMs quickly. Like someone gets in touch with you, just send a video in 2 minutes. Right after you can send a video directly as a DM. So pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's see what else we have here.
So one comment on that, it's slightly different, but I know if you are, let's say you're working in, like you're a financial advisor or you're working in real estate or something, and you have the same information that you are having to convey to each of your individual clients, you can personalize those videos rather than you having to sit there and do it. You can personalize the video, add in the details that they need about, some report or, a document they need to sign, and you've created a video about it. And so that's where the, using AI can help you tweak that particular script and send out that video really, really quickly without you having to sit there and say the same thing over again for the 100th person.
I have a question for you, Sharon. You created the avatar, so I'm asking you. Someone's asking you, actually. Very cool. How techy savvy need to be? So how easy, how hard it is to create the avatar?
I think it's some trial and error. And with the tool, it gives you instructions on how step by step to do so where you can record at minimum of a minute, but closer to 2 minutes of video of yourself on camera. And then you upload it, and then it takes the video that you've uploaded, whether you've pre-recorded it or you record it right then and there, and it will create your avatar based on that. So whatever you're wearing, that's what your avatar is going to wear. Whatever your background looks like, that's what appears for your avatar. So be thoughtful about that when you are creating your clone or your avatar. But again, you can have multiple ones. If you have something you want to put out on LinkedIn, you might want to be wearing a business outfit, but then you might have something you're putting on Instagram so you can dress a little bit differently and have your casual clone or avatar. And it did take, when I was creating mine, a couple goes, because as you can see, I'm quite animated, and it told me a couple of times that my avatar failed, that I needed to redo it without quite so much head movement. And so I did have to do it a couple of times to get it right.
That's great. So for those of you now trying to create an avatar, one thing that you need to keep in mind: try to keep your head steady, not move a lot your head. You can move your hands and use a good frame. Guys, it's interesting because I have seen one user create an avatar that was like this. And then he told me that the result was not good. He was not happy with the result, and okay, I agree with you.
Like
The
Mr.
result's
Potato
not good.
Head.
Yeah, so the frame does matter. The aspect that you are using, the camera angle, matter when you're creating a video. We have one question. Who wants to take this one? Is a computer the best place to edit? What do you guys think in your personal experience with the app?
Depends on how big your hands are.
That's a good answer. I do prefer the web version. And what do you think, Cheryl? Do you prefer the app, the web?
I personally prefer a desktop. I think it's just because of my background and how long I've been editing on a desktop. It's so I know that some my kids, of course, would edit quicker on their app on their phone, but for me, it's just quicker on a desktop.
Pretty good, pretty good. So now, guys, it's time to choose 3 users. So I want you guys to leave in the chat right now what you learned in this session and what you think the features that you're going to start using today, that you need to start using today, and why. For example, I'm going to use AI scripting for my course because I want to do this, and that. I'm going to use the background replacement because I want to look better on camera and more professional. Just leave this in the chat. We're going to choose 3 users before we end this session. And yeah, you guys will be able to create an avatar and be more professional this year, creating and sharing videos on your social media.
And we should say there are a lot of questions about how, and Bruno, you've created so many videos, so many live videos walking people through the entire process. And it's on your YouTube channel, on the BigVU YouTube channel. So it's all out there. You've done all the work already.
And for those of you that don't want to wait for the training or for the session, just want to purchase the avatar, just use this link in the chat. If you choose the AI Max plan, you receive 12 avatars. You'll be able to create up to 12 avatars. And maybe you were wondering, okay, but why do I need 12? It's my clone, right? But think about it. If you could be wearing a different hairstyle, makeup, clothes, different background, and especially, we didn't mention this, guys, but the emotion in the training video. Because one fun thing that I have seen last week was a very excited avatar video sharing something bad, like a bad news. So the tone that you want to use can also change, like
Ouch.
a neutral tone at least. If you're using a neutral tone in one of the avatars that you can create, that will help you to create different kind of videos. So who wants to choose the first? Let's see. Robert, which one do you prefer of these comments that are popping up in the chat? Just choose one user.
You're making it hard. I see somebody saying they're using different use cases. What kind of content? I want to use it for the background, for using it more professional. I've been making video too hard. Vanessa Ray, I love background replacement. Okay. Let's go with Becca Pitts.
Okay. So Becca Pitts, this one. I've been making videos too hard. I learned that I can do much in such a small amount of time. Briga, that's at the end what we want, to save time and create more content. So Becca, please get in touch with Bruno at BigVU.tv. I'm going to upgrade your account with one avatar. What about you, Sharon?
Did you say Sharon or Cheryl?
Yeah, I sometimes I don't know. So Sharon, it's you, Sharon, the
Sharon.
one that answered
Okay.
first. Yeah.
All right. How about
Mm-hmm.
Greg Williams, the master negotiator?
Well,
Oh,
no,
I
right.
know Greg. What's up, Greg? How are you? So you're the lucky one. So Greg, please get in touch with Bruno
Congratulations.
at bigview.tv. What about you, Cheryl? Uh-huh.
Hmm. Gosh, these are great comments. Let's see. How about Amy Farabee Fitness?
All right,
Fairy
Amy.
Fitness.
Amy Farabee Fitness.
Okay. Where it is. Okay, Emmy, please get in touch with Bruno at bigview.tv. I'm going to create your account as well. We promised 3, but let's deliver 4. So, Lucy, you can also choose one. Just choose
So
one user.
I was going to choose Amy because I thought she's been so consistent with her commenting all the way through. But I also noticed Vanessa Ray has been really present and really asking lots of questions. So I'll go with Vanessa Ray. Well done. And I'm excited to see all those videos that everyone creates.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Okay, so Vanessa, please get in touch with Bruno at bigview.tv. I'm going to upgrade your account as well. And I'm not sure if it's on my side. You guys were frozen. Okay, you guys are moving now. I was scared, but you guys are moving now. Final words, guys, from this session. What do you guys have in mind that you want to share with our audience before we end up this workshop? So let's start with Robert.
I think that we're in an age right now where AI is present, and some people might even have a fear that AI is taking over. And this is another step in that direction, right? We're having our avatars do the work for us. I want you to think about AI as your assistant, as your tool that you can use so that you can operate more in your genius zone. So don't be afraid of it. Yeah, there's some things that will happen because, we live in a crazy world, but the good, I guarantee you, is going to outweigh the bad. So dive in and use BigVU as your partner so that you can make AI be like your other amazing partner. I was going so good. My ending was crazy. All right.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Robert. What about you, Sharon?
Just get started. Don't
Yeah.
wait until you've got the perfect this, the perfect that, whatever. Just dive in and get started. The tool makes it so easy. Block some time on your calendar to begin experimenting about it. And I swear I promise you will really get some great results because it is such a time saver. As Robert said, don't be afraid. Just dive in and use some guardrails around how you're going to use the tool.
Yeah.
Okay. Sharon? Not Sharon. I'm crazy. Cheryl.
I'm going to go another direction because Robert and Sharon talked all about the tool and getting started. But this is an incredible community. The BigVU community is incredible. Just take a look at the chat and the questions and the comments and the supportiveness. If you are hesitant because you're not sure how to get started, first of all, go to Bruno and his YouTube channel, the BigVU YouTube channel, and get his guidance there. But there are people in the chat right now who could become accountability partners for you as you are on this BigVU video AI journey. And find those people here. People are posting their comments, they're sharing questions. You can find synergies here if you need someone to kind of give you that kick in the pants if you want to keep going.
Okay, that's great. Last one, Lucy.
Hello. Okay, so you might feel intimidated and think, oh, AI is scary. It is the future. This is where it's at. And if you can embrace it now and become an expert in it, if you can start using video, it's going to save you so much time. It's going to transform the way that you work really easily. And it means that you can create so much more content to sell your courses, sell whatever it is you are selling online, and also do it in a way where you look better, you feel more excited about being on camera because you feel more confident. And also it just saves you time with the scripting. It's still you. You don't always have to use an avatar, but it can help you with the scripting and just feeling more confident and putting yourself out there. Because at the end of the day, you're wanting to use video because you want to promote yourself and your business. And this is a great tool to really help you do it.
Okay. And guys, just to sum up what you guys have seen during this session. You can create scripts using AI, so you save your time. You don't have to write everything yourself. You can either use a teleprompter to record videos, so you can record great videos in 1-2 takes, or use the avatar, and you don't have to record videos at all. Your avatar is right there, ready to create a video for you. The third step, you can edit this video with captions, logo, replace the background, B-rolls to create a very dynamic and engaging video to post across all your social channels with one click. All of this using BigVU. One subscription, you can create videos anywhere on your iPhone, iPad, laptop, desktop, MacBook, everywhere. All the apps, all the devices that you have, you'll be able to use BigVU for creating videos. If you go to this link in the chat and choose the AI Max plan, is the plan that allows you to create avatars, you have 30 days money back guarantee, no matter the reason. If you're not happy for any reason, just get in touch with us. It will be able to process you a full refund. So just go to this website. You'll be able to learn more about the AI Max. Thank you so much, the BigVU squad, for helping our audience to understand more. Yes, and guys, thank you, Robert, for the reminder. We're going to ask the users, you guys, our audience, to send us videos. Why? Because we're going to start analyzing this video. Like, you could replace the background here or the camera angle like that guy that I mentioned. If you send a video like this, I'm going to be honest with you. The lighting, the camera, the way that you show up, if you're being professional or not. So you receive an email with more information about that. To submit videos to have this video analyzed by the BigVU experts. And guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Robert, Sharon, Cheryl, Lucy. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you guys have an amazing year. And let's dance with Robert bodies.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Thank you. This was great.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Let me play an outro video, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
With the BigVU teleprompter, create videos you're proud of. Easily trim your video by selecting the words where you want to start and end. Color your presentation with automatic subtitles and highlighting keywords. Add your brand logo. Add music for an emotional touch. Add your contact info on an animated business card on all your videos. Easily replace green screen with an image or a video loop. Stand out with a web page with your logo, your video at the center, and personalized button for visitors to interact. It's one tap to simultaneously upload your videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Always know what to say next with